Hello, fellow human. Nobody here. Should you buy Nvidia shares? Well, it depends. It depends on you, and therefore it is a very subjective decision. Ask yourself this: do you want to make money? If so, then yes, you should buy. However, if your conscience allows you to see the evil in seeking control over your own life, please follow your intuition and abstain from the road of prosperity. After all, prosperity literally means for our hopes to go our way. Disgusting. Let's jump straight into my verdict and explore my reasons afterward. I rate Nvidia shares a buy. My price target is between $170 and $230. But don't panic just yet. This is already adjusted for the stock split taking place on June the 7th. This means I believe the stock carries a likely upside of at least 50% for the coming year. This makes Nvidia one of the best stocks to buy right now. You should know it's irrational, inferior, to not buy a stock just because it skyrocketed recently. Believe me, I get it. It's painful to look back and see the run-up that you have missed. It's like showing up for a party after all the pizza is gone. You feel like it sucks to be you, which it might, but perhaps you should check if there's another delivery on the way. For stocks, you need to focus on today's valuation and tomorrow's growth. If you're watching this, I assume you're not a lemming, but a sovereign individual. Nobody can tell you what to do with your own money. I only provide you the tools to take financial matters into your own hands. You are the only one responsible for where you place your time and money and trust. So no, this is not financial advice. This is just how nobody invests. Time and time again, Nvidia has nailed its strategic bets. From gaming to professional graphics to artificial intelligence, the company anticipated the future and invested wisely to offer what the market wanted proactively. You can be lucky, yes, but only up to a point. It is clear that the minds behind Nvidia are extremely bright and can be trusted when it comes to leveling up their business. I mean, they are practically psychic. In the past 10 years, Nvidia has achieved an unbelievable exponential growth. The average annual growth was 30.9% for revenue and 52.1% for earnings. But the share price grew by a lightning 74% per year. Isn't that supposed to mean that the stock is expensive now? Well, not so fast. For the next 3 years, the company is expected to surpass its already incredible past growth rates. Shit is getting real dizzy over here, and I can blame you if you are getting squeamish at these unfathomable exponentials. The human brain is just not prepared and quickly jumps to wonder if there even is enough planned for this kind of expansion. That is, obviously. Well, maybe. I hope so. Cynics will oversimplify the whole thing and point to the fact that AI research has been brewing ever since World War II, and that it already has been the subject of plenty of flashy headlines through the decades. And of course, you might think this time will just be more of the same. I'm not here to try and convince you about why this time it's different. Explaining all the major milestones that have been surpassed in the field of AI so far is well beyond the scope of this video. Nvidia's valuation multiples today are higher than the averages for the past 10 years. And although growth estimates for the coming years are also higher, multiples have expanded more. However, once you get some perspective, the truth is that the stock used to be just too cheap relative to the company's growth. As you can see on the slide, the price to earnings to growth, or PEG ratio, is just 0.8, which is unbelievably low and should be closer to 2 for such a large tech company. If you think otherwise, it means you assume the growth will slow down massively in the next few years. Whether this decade or in 20 years, we're going to give birth to intelligence that looks godlike to us, mere mammals. The truth is that humans are not all that exceptional. We're just slightly more intelligent than other animals, and with hands. If you disagree, I cannot give you a polite explanation for why you do. AI is nothing like the technologies humans have come up with in the past. Technologies are tools that humans use, and so their potential is limited by our capabilities. It's not the hammer's fault that you have not been going to the gym in the past 90 months. AI will most definitely not just be a tool, but also a user of tools. And when the new users are infinitely more intelligent than the old users, well, let's just say my computing power is not enough to picture what happens next. With all that said, Nvidia is in the driver's seat as we approach this new world. What else can I tell you? I will leave you with Mr. Roy Amara's words. We tend to overestimate the effect of a technology in the short run, and we underestimate the effect in the long run. This guy was so brilliant, he left this world on the 31st of December of 2007. Now talk about psychic powers. If you found this video only mildly upsetting, please like it. Share your thoughts in the comment section and let me know which stocks and concepts you would like me to explore in the future. If anything wasn't clear in the video, just ask. And until the next one, remember, if nobody invests, so should you.